Hello out there, wherever you are. As for me, well, I believe we are going to our first Paul Levesque era show of WWE, at least personally, and that is Smackdown in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Now, we did go to SummerSlam last year in Detroit, but that was kind of when Vince was still lingering around, and as such, I think the show suffered as a result. There wasn't any big returns or any super big matches. It was very straightforward, very plain Jane show, which was unlike SummerSlam. It was cool to see it in Detroit, but other than that, not so great. But now we're here, post-WrestleMania, and is the post-WrestleMania lull? Who knows? Because SmackDown's in Pittsburgh, and Cody Rhodes was announced to be here. But he also may be in London at a house show. So, are we getting the B Squad? Is our great return to the Paul Levesque era getting the B Squad show? Because there is definitely a major house show going on in London, and I think a lot of the top Raw stars and Cody Rhodes are there. But I could be wrong. I could be pleasantly surprised. We'll see how it goes. They announced a few matches for tonight. LA Knight versus AJ Styles for the number one contender for Cody Rhodes' title. Naomi versus Bayley, which for some reason a lot of people were saying that somehow Naomi's going to play spoiler here. That's not going to happen. Bayley just won the title. That would be stupid. She just won the biggest stage of WrestleMania. That's not going to happen. So that's basically a lead pipe block. And then I think there's a number one contenders match for the tag titles. And who knows what else is going to go down. Potentially an Uncle Howdy sighting. Is there going to be some bloodline things to be updated and resolved? Hoping for something good this evening. But let's step inside. PPG Paints Arena for WWE Smackdown. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And Tom was here.
Hey, how do you like this? I'm Dan Israel, and you're watching Tom Was Here.
I mean, what is this gathering here? They just open all the doors here? Why was I waiting in line since all the way back there? It seems like a little bit of a mess. It seems orderly, kind of. They're lined up all the way to the sidewalk. They're lined up all the way to the sidewalk back there. Oh my God, what a disaster that was. But we're finally in. We're in. We're here. There's people everywhere. Now, there is a golden rule when it comes to WWE seats, which is, of course, I wait until the last minute to get tickets, and I almost exclusively try to get tickets in the low seating, and this is the view we got tonight for SmackDown in Pittsburgh. How about it? And just for a fun kicker, every day I check tickets. Lower bowl, ringside was insane. Lower bowl was insane. I got this ticket from Vivid Seats for cheaper than any other ticket I could find in the lower bowl. Got my tabletop. I can QR code a menu, have our valet, sir, that's in this section, bring it out. It's the only way to fly. It's the only way I do business here. But yeah, having done that and having found it cheaper than any of the lower bowl seats, at least this week, I think that is a win. Show off the spot here. We are above section 108, FedEx. Lowe's seating, 360 view. There it is. Bam, bam, bam. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Not too shabby. So this is the menu for the Lowe's seating, should you ever sit here. And the cool thing about that is that you have someone that will actually go get your order and bring it to you. You do not have to leave your seat. It is very, very cool. There are also beverages, beer, spirits, wine by the glass, La Magnifique Mule, souvenir craft double cocktails. A whole bunch of stuff going on up here. Yeah, it's pretty legit. Not bad. Not too bad up here. be a lot cooler. I'm sure for Penn's games, it's real legit. 'Cause you can watch the video screen now. Now, if SmackDown was on a video screen, that would be cool as well, but it's still a pretty good seat. So, no complaints. So it's kind of weird. They announced Cody Rhodes for SmackDown, and he's in London. There's pictures and everything, and I'm like, well, guess we are getting the B Crew show here. I think they're still mad at us for the 2014 Royal Rumble when Daniel Bryan didn't come out at 30 and they booed the entire match. Is there still a grudge for Pittsburgh because of this? Probably. I wouldn't be shocked by it.
We've got a new show in store for you guys tonight, including a double main event just for you guys. Please welcome Bayley. Pittsburgh Zone, the voice of WWE Smackdown, Cody Rhodes. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and the winner will face the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, for the undisputed WWE Championship at Backlash. Introducing first from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, LA Knox.
I don't like his new theme song. It's awful. It's much worse. Much worse. We were actually ordering food when AJ Styles came out, but it doesn't matter because his entrance stinks. What happened to the original song? It was so much better. Why do you do that? Is it a licensing thing,
No,
maybe?
he's a bad guy.
Licensing?
He's a bad guy.
A bad guy would help too, but you know, you don't have to be that bad. He had a good entrance. Always a big match when Little Nate's is at the ref. When Little Nate's is reffing, that's top match. All that hype for LA Knight, they can't have a win. So it's forward Galen with here. Got our chicken tendies, loaded up,
Losing.
good to go.
We lost. Wise man, meet the newest member of the bloodline, my NFT.
Tom was here? I was there? And my name is Tom and I was there?
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Allow me to introduce the Chief Content Officer of WWE, Paul Triple H Levine.
On the heels of the biggest, most epic, history-making, record-breaking, epic, unbelievable WrestleMania of all time, we are here tonight, sold out, 15,000 strong, Pittsburgh, PA, so let me say, welcome to Smackdown! From now on, you will be known as the WWE Tag Team Champions.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I like those way better. Beat him to death.
Representing the final testament, the authors of pain.
Somebody's got to be involved.
Council, WWE Hall of Famer, the Wise Man, Paul Heyman, and Solo Sikoa!
My name is Paul Heyman. I don't know if there is a list of the most brilliant backstage maneuvering politicians in the history of WWE. But if there were such a list, I would have to think that I would be in the top
That's a champ.
Ladies and gentlemen, I assure you,
Last week, I had to
Oh, he's got
lose.
that Dom Mysterio, dude. You can't even talk.
Last week, I had to lose a brother. I had to. In order for me to find a new one,
It's like 2014 Royal Rumble all over.
I-M-T. Tonga.
Who's he beating up now? Oh, is that Kevin Owens? I thought it was Sami Zayn losing. Why are they pulling him off him? He had every right. He had every right. Where were all these dudes? Where were all these dudes when they were beating him first? Yeah, these dudes didn't realize he's beating me. Get him off of him.
All open up these weary eyes. The river trees, how they creak and moan.
bring it
The
via
man
satellite.
makes the title. What will it be for me?
I bring it via recruit.
I'll be more than tonight, 16,410 people at the O2 Belfast tomorrow night. I'm keeping my promise on bringing the WWE Championship all around the world, to every corner of the earth. It's the only way I know how to do it.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE Women's Championship! Introducing the challenger from Orlando, Florida, Naomi!
I like that it looks like a video game now. It's like a video game.
And her opponent from San Jose, California, she is the WWE Women's Champion, Bayley!
Not a bad night of work for these ladies up here, just getting to chill in the suites and watch a match. So there's been tougher nights on their wrestling career. Joining further away. So halfway across the ring. Oh. I thought somebody was going to get the knees, but no, she hit it spot on.
Introducing first, representing the LWO, Dragon Lee, and WWE Hall of Famer, Rey Mysterio!
fun. Well, that'll do it. Back in the car now. Was trying to wait out Bobby Lashley to do an outro at the seats, but he was glad handing everyone, and that's cool. That's a stand-up guy. I'm all for that. But yeah, I couldn't do an intro there. Now, unfortunately, we did end up going to the car, and it's wall-to-wall traffic. At least not just getting out of this parking lot, but just getting onto the street in general. So we're going to be here for a little while. So let's talk about SmackDown. I was concerned because of the England show that they would have a skeleton crew. And even though they kind of did have a skeleton crew, no Cody Rhodes, no Randy Orton, no Roman Reigns, whenever you can barely get Roman Reigns, but, there's quite a few people missing, I guess you could say, from the standard SmackDown roster. But I thought it was a pretty good show. Obviously, there was a couple, filler things here and there, but for the most part, I enjoyed it. One thing we can determine: if the show's in Pittsburgh, this is a guarantee at this point, something is happening in that parking lot. They love the PPG Paints Arena parking lot because almost every time they've had a show, some incident has occurred, whether that be some major thing involving a wreck or cars being wrecked. I think they like the open concept of that parking lot. Triple H must love it. So every time, even my son was like, "I'll bet you $5 if something happens in a parking lot." He knew, he saw it happening, and sure enough, it did happen. But there are things I did like about the show. Starting the show off with LA Knight versus AJ Styles was awesome. I thought that was going to be the main event. It was actually Naomi versus Bayley. Like to see, it's surprising that LA Knight doesn't win. He's one of those guys that's like a Daniel Bryan for so long was like the fan favorite. And they're like, oh, this guy's going to win. And he doesn't win. Don't get me wrong. AJ Styles is still, I think, the bigger wrestling star with the longer career. But LA Knight is still hot. He was certainly hot in the arena tonight. Interesting, I guess because Cody Rhodes is a babyface versus AJ Styles to be a heel, that would make more sense. Did like the Fatal 4-Way tag matches. Love the new tag team titles that they introduced. They're very reminiscent of the classic ones that I grew up with. So that's really cool. But yeah, the Fatal 4 match was very, very good. Had some entertaining, fun spots. Did like Naomi versus Bayley and, Tiffany Stratton coming out. Tiffy time. I loves me some Tiffy time. She is, she's going to be really good. I was like, well, maybe they'll have her in there. Now, they had a smart idea to have both Damage Control and Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair in, like, the suites, so they couldn't interfere, so she was able to come out and just kind of ruin the match on her own. And then they had a few fun post-match things, the non-consequential post-match main events, but with a skeleton crew because people were in London. It was A-Town Down versus Rey Mysterio and insert name from LWO, and then it was Bobby Lashley versus Karrion Kross. But even though this was a B show, even though this, it was kind of a skeleton crew, they did have Triple H come out, which was a big pop. But he introduced the tag titles and said they were really cool. But all in all, not the best show I've ever been to, but a pretty fun show nonetheless. Surprising given the circumstances. But that'll do it for Smackdown, April 2024, from PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh. Guys, thanks so much for watching. If you are new here, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to support me on Patreon, like John Bayley, like Brett Persing, like Faye N, you can do so. Link is in the description below. If you'd like to buy a t-shirt, a Tomwashere t-shirt, you can do so at Spreadshirt, as well as links to my eBay store, Facebook page, Instagram, TikTok, and the Pennsylvania Autograph Collectors Association. Links are in the description below. But when it comes to SmackDown from Pittsburgh, April 2024, I can officially say, then my name is Tom and I'm here. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, everyone.